Clay never had it so good. This outrageous new ClayFighter Tournament Edition lets you smack it up with 8 friends at a time. So let the clay fly. More punching power, 3 and 4 hit combos, and Daster game speed. Just Daster. Twice as fast as the original. More balanced gameplay increases your chance of survival. Oh, nice way of saying the first game wasn't balanced. Set up single elimination, double elimination, and sudden death tournaments with 4 or 8 of your friends. Because the Super Nintendo can do that, I guess. Or use the tournament format to match your skills against the computer. Keep track of your tournament with a tournament ladder, complete with winners and losers brackets, because losers need brackets too. Expanded voiceover gives you more trash talking and blow-by-blow descriptions throughout the game, because you can't do that on your own. Bright, bolder graphics and awesome new clay backgrounds. You can almost smell the Play-Doh. Pick a name, any name, to customize your character. That's what we need. The biggest ever Super NES fighting game. 24 meg cart. Could be, I don't know, ClayFighter Tournament Edition from Visual Concepts and Interplay, released 1994, part of the ClayFighter franchise, and this should be the last ClayFighter game we look at on the Super Nintendo. Of course, it's a parody of Street Fighter. In 2009, it was re-released on the Virtual Console. Most of the game features a circus theme focused more on humor, claymation-style graphics that were created by photographing and digitizing actual clay models. The game was one of 2 clay-themed games made by Interplay, the second being the platformer Claymates. Meteor, made entirely out of clay, crash lands on the grounds of a humble American circus. The goo from the interstellar object contaminates all these circus attractions, transforming them into bizarre caricatures of their former selves with new superpowers. ClayFighter was followed by Tournament Edition, which we had 2 sequels, ClayFighter 2 Judgment Clay for the Super Nintendo and ClayFighter 63 and a third for the 64, the latter of which had its own special edition, ClayFighter Sculptor's Cut in 98, which was only available as a rental from Blockbuster in North America. The Sculptor's Cut included 4 additional characters, High Five, Lady Liberty, Lockjaw Pooch, and Zappa Yow Yow Boys, who were cut out of the original release. Many special attacks with the characters used were removed, and the combo system was altered. Sculptor's Cut is widely considered to be the rarest game released for the N64, with only 20,000 ever produced. Why are we talking about that? I don't know. ClayFighter was awarded Best Street Fighter Wannabe of 93 by EGM. Excuse me, this is regular ClayFighter. We want a Tournament Edition. Why am I not looking at Tournament Edition? This is a redirect from Tournament Edition. That would be why. Best sound effects, as well as best ad. ClayFighter sold 200,000 copies. GamePro gave the Genesis port a positive review, praising it as nearly identical to the Super NES. They remarked the game itself as fighting fans with the funny bone will enjoy it with its laughable characters, cool combos, and great gameplay. EGM praised it for carrying over all of the content, though they remarked that a 6-button controller was needed to enjoy the game. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know why there's not a article for the Tournament Edition. All I can tell you is it does play better than the original. It does have all those other things that we talked about before, but it's still just not it's just not as fun as other fighting games. And we've got another 1 or 2 we're going to look at before the end of the year. And ClayFighter sits solidly in the middle of the pack. That's all I can tell you. There's games that are way worse. There are games that are way better.